Early DNA results from Wawida have determined that she is female. And carbon dating from the samples taken from Maria's finger matched the date of her body. First, the team examines new evidence presented by Dr. Konstantin Korotkov.
In our research with Maria body, we had several steps. Our first step was to prove that it's real. It's not plastic, it's not paper, and it's ancient. So we did carbon dating, and of course we did analysis of structural body from CAT scan and from X-ray. So it was proven that it's a real body. But how about 3 fingers? How about 3 toes? Maybe this is artificial. Maybe this is just attached somehow. I was able to get sample from finger and from toe of Maria, and we made extra analysis of these samples. And very important, it was proven that it's same material, it is same chemical composition, it's same DNA. So we have no doubts now that 3 fingers, 3 toes, it belongs to this body. From the first DNA analysis, it was proven that it's not chimpanzee, it's not monkey, but it's human-like DNA. It was proven. Because we know that now we have 3 types of human-like creatures. It is Neanderthals, Cro-Magnons like ourselves, and Denisov men. With Denisovan men, they had practically our skull, our type of skull, no big difference. But it was proven that they have different type of DNA. So that's why they were defined as another type of human beings. Now, at next level, they have to make much more detailed analysis and much more complicated analysis. So they will create a library of genes, and then they will be able to compare this library of genes with a database of human subjects. Then we'll see whether it is exactly human-like or it is a little bit different.
While the team anxiously awaits DNA sequencing, they are encouraged with further examination of Maria's CAT scans.
And what's important that from CAT scan it is clear that all internal organs was intact. So it is possible to see heart, it's possible to see stomach, and it is possible to see something left from the brain as well. So it is clear that she had same type of internal organs that we do.
Peruvian radiologist Dr. Raimundo Salas, who has been involved with the investigation from the beginning, reviews some of the details found in Maria's CAT scans.
We are scientifically proving that this body is a real body that was once alive. For example, here we have the teeth from the upper arch, and here are the ones of the lower arch. The skull with remains of brain mass. This part here shows the lungs at the side. This is the heart with the bronchus and the great vessels, lungs at both sides. This is still the heart, and here are the 4 cavities, and the bronchi that are preserved with the shape of the respiratory system. Now we are in the abdominal cavity. We have these images. The lines are part of the intestines and relate to the structures that build the abdomen. It is completely harmonious.
Meanwhile, the team focuses on 3 new bodies that were discovered in the same location.
We have come to Peru one more time because discovery of new bodies. 3 bodies that are called the family because it seems that there are 2 adults and 1 younger one. They are very, very similar. The face is different, the hair is a little bit different, but everything else seems to be absolutely the same. We can see the skin here. It's like a reptile skin, like a snake skin. We can also see the fingers with very long nails and other characteristics like the bone in front of the chest, which is amazing. We will make new CAT scans and X-rays and to find out through the experts the reality of this finding. And if they can be proved to be real, then we will have now 6 bodies of the same kind. Enough evidence to consider this case real.
Bueno, este es el escáner.
This is a scan of one of the little mummies. Each of these small specimens have been analyzed, and their bone density belongs to that of a living being. Its preservation is amazing, really surprising, especially the bone part of these small creatures. We see that the base of the skull has its own characteristics. As we can scientifically prove, the skull of these creatures have a cranial cavity similar to humans, but they have some strong differences. These are the interior, middle, and posterior fossa. If we check these little holes, we see that the nerves and blood vessels go through here. Look, the cranial vault and part of the brain. This is the base of the skull of this specimen. This is the neck and the backbone. These are the collarbones and the thoracic cavity. This is the pelvis and part of the arms at both sides. Here we have another image. We can see the soft tissues. This is a big surprise about these small creatures. Of course, they have existed. This is not a fake.
X-rays and CAT scans of these little bodies have proven them to be unique individuals with similar characteristics. The team worked with animators to simulate how these small creatures may have gotten around. They have 3 fingers and toes and a large cranial capacity, but do not appear to be human.
It proves that we have 2 different kinds of beings. One that is human size and very similar, except the head and the hands and the feet, and the other, which is completely different and looks more like a reptile than a human being. That's what we have right now, 2 different species.
Coming up, will DNA sequencing finally reveal the nature of these mummies? Plus, further study of the elemental composition from the samples taken.
There are 2 more features. One feature, it is cadmium, and second feature, it is strontium. But how they get it? That's a big question.